Welcome to another video on my Arduino Mega2560 together with the Arduino Uno and some electronics and fish technique mechanics. Last time I had the serial peripheral interface working, including some electronics here from the Uno, and first thing to do is, does everything work? And to check on that, I can select the correct data and then say alright, serial monitor. Now this is a bit annoying, but it is to say that the LED is high except when offboard that LED is low, so let's wait for that a moment. Yep, that works. So with that working, I thought to disable it, this serial print and this serial print, because it is not, I want to have the SPI clear in view. So there we go. And now you see it much clearer that the SPI test is actually just working, or should be anyway. Yep. And mind the timing. There you go. So that works. Now I made a start last time for the bidirectional SPI, and that did not work out. The problem is that in this part from SPI to master, which is this part, some things don't quite work out, and the question is, why doesn't it? So let me remove these comments, then go here, because what is happening anyway? As far as I understand it, something must be put as a slave. Now the question is, what would it be? Because here in this example it says you put it low, do something, and high, and then a serial print of buffer. Now when I do that here, slave select is low, you do something more, and here you also say master in, slave out is output. And in this part there's yes, MISO is output, which is a slave part. So this is my slave, and MISO output. But this is slave output. So the question is, which direction is slave output? Because it works, but how? Anyway, let's see if this works in both ways. So, which one should I upload first? Well, right now it's for the Uno, so I do the Uno first. Compile. Done. Selecting Mega2560. And here as well. Go. And now it's also a surprise which part starts working again. And obviously this one is from the Uno. That is one, and everything works. And that works as well. And the funny thing is, making this worked in the opposite direction as before the upload. Anyway, let's see what's going on. There is an eye. But what's the eye anyway? Because this is a CC, which is absolutely not the same, but as this C, but to avoid any confusion. And it says SPI test to master. And this has nothing to do with that. Absolutely nothing. Looking here, it is absolutely the same. So, which is which? No, I don't have a delay here. Should I make a delay? This is actually getting it from something, so this is getting from something as well, so let's make this a delay here as well. You never know. And this one is actually the same as from this one, except that the text is a little bit different. But is it actually possible with master input slave output, like here, to change it? I would think so. But this is in the setup, of course. This is not. And that is something I didn't realize. Here I turn it on in the slave mode. So the setup is completely in the slave mode. How does it? So do I have to turn slave into master? I hope not, because that complicates things. I better find out thoroughly. And nope, that's the wrong one. This one. And that just works, though not automatically. Does this work? Let's observe. So far it doesn't. Anyway, let's find out further. Well, I found some nice information about how SPI, Serial Peripheral Interface, is bidirectional by itself. I just have to adjust some code. Following this website, a link will be included in my blog. I have adjusted my own code, which means that this part of the code can go, and which means this part of the code can go. It also means that I have to add something to the interrupt routine, which I did, and then I have to add a serial print line and a delay of 1 second here, and then it is just hopefully that it works. If not, I have to study the example again. Now, where is it first? Oh, right, here it is first. Go. Done uploading. Very good. Now I have to select the Uno, and I have to select the port. Update. Very well. Wait for it to start. The motor goes, the LEDs come on, and now the question is, how does this respond? Well, SPI test if it is alright. I do hope so. Yeah, right. I'm waiting for another one. So I will have to be patient for a bit. Yes, there it is. So I exit this one and I have to select the Mega as well as the port. Then select the serial monitor to find out if something is going wrong or not. This is different output than I had. Oh, I can change this, of course, to make it clearer that this is actually something. So I will say something along the line of serial print SPI no, from SPI and then it prints C, and I think that is a better idea. So let's do it. Alright, now everything is stopped again. So let's wait for things to start again. Waiting is always long. There it goes. Alright. From SPI 0. Alright. There was something in the code that said yes, a part of the return will be nonsense 0. So I'll have to get back to that. I made a small mistake. First I have to put slave select to high, then print, and then wait for a second as is said here. Slave select high and then delay. So let's do it again. Let's see, and wait for everything to get active again. There it comes, there it goes, new. Does it work? Does it not work? I'll start again. Unfortunately, what I want to see is to master, and that is not happening. If I just say plus 15 like they do in the code, but I'm a little bit own-minded. I make it an M to make it very clear that it is not the same. On the other hand, I say M. See what happens then. Very curious. So I select Uno. I do select Uno, upload, and was not declared in this scope. Okay, that's funny. Is this declared? It is. Alright. So then once again, let's see what happens. Serial monitor. Still not the character I wish for. Now that is too bad. I am sending something here, and in here I am sending something as well. It sends back something unintelligible. So I better look for something that is according to the same type of program. Let's see once again. This is an example. It is fine. Transfer and wait, I don't care. It sends. It waits for 20 milliseconds, 20 microseconds. Do I have that here as well? Delay 20. Well, it kind of works, so that's not a problem. Here is slave select. Here it prints. And I don't have the transfer and wait, I have my own code in the byte transfer and wait. Do I have that? I have it in here and I have it in here. Do I have to do that in the same thing? Oh, that's too fast. In the loop, I transfer, then I print, then transfer, and then print. And each time there is a return A. How do they say what is declared as an A? Nothing, but return A would be then a byte. Is that what I miss? Probably. Alright. I did have another look at the example and found that I can't do it exactly the same, but what I did is declare yet another character, byte actually. Assign SPI transfer C to new byte R and print R. Then what happens is that I get now not a 0 but 116. Test is now if I change this M into another character, will this number change? So guess what I'm going to do. I am going to say from master to master. See whatever happens. So first, yeah, tools. Uno, 2, Uno, do it. Okay, still can't do. Then I changed into P. That I can do. Then back to Mega, select port Mega, and it still says 116, unfortunately, so that did not work. I take it again. So this does not exactly work. But at least I don't get garbage. It's not exactly what I like, what I want, but for now, okay. Something is working. Looking here, well, it needs some manual override, but then it works. And this works as well. Not quite as I like it, because this one and this one should actually be blinking somehow. But this works. This works. And this opens possibilities for anything. So for now, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, if you haven't done so already. If you well, you can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. If you like what I do, and a donation is very much appreciated. Please see my website for more information how to donate. Also see my website for my other projects. And this is certainly going to be continued. So, bye bye.